Catherine?
I don't want to rock right now. I'm a vixen. I came to get down. Well, not internationally.
This is our review of Living Out Loud by Staci Hart.
She would appreciate that. I'm just saying.
Staci would. Staci loves.
She would actually. Staci
loves Catherine for some reason.
And I have came prepared.
She writes. Can't you wait for her book?
See, I like this book so much. I came. I have come prepared. Lots of notes.
Yeah. So this is her third in the Austen series?
I don't really care.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite so far.
Oh my god.
I don't know, it's so hard because I love everything Staci writes. I truly, truly do. I don't want to diss any other writers. But we
talked about this on the way up because we have not, me and Teresa haven't talked about this book, really. We haven't talked about this book. It was like a code of silence. Like, no one talks about Fight Club. No one talks about Living Out Loud. And I seriously, I told Staci I couldn't even talk to her about this book because I was like feeling some type of way and I couldn't talk about it. And like I couldn't get it out yet.
And that comes to my point that Staci is different because with most books, I devour them, I power through, I read, and I usually skim. I'm a skimmer, and I just read like the dialogue a lot. But Staci writes so well. Like every word has purpose and has meaning, and is intended to be read. It's not to be skimmed. It's not to be powered through. This is a book that you sit and you enjoy. And which is hard for me with small kids. Oh, look, our Wi-Fi's on. It's hard.
They can't see the thing that was blocking the thing, but something was blocking our face.
But it's hard for me to find time with my small kids to sit and enjoy her book. So it took me a lot longer to read Staci's book because it's a sit in the back patio all by yourself with a glass of wine and a box of chocolates type of read. Yeah,
it was one of those books that I didn't like. There's some and I don't find myself being a skimmer, but I am a and I like it. I just glance over the connecting words, the words that are extra flowery, and I'm like,
there comes to a point where description, I'm like, okay, I got it. They're in a room.
It just gets overly done, and she just doesn't overly do.
Again, her words have purpose.
Yeah,
it's exact purpose. It's not just purpose. It's exact purpose.
Sorry, that was ugly. It's needed. It's developed. Her characters are developed. Even background characters that you're literally like people that your other writers may have written about a background character, and you're like, that person didn't need to be in there, or why don't I know more about that person? In Staci's case, or at least in Living Out Loud, I won't wax poetically about Staci this whole entire video, but I have to say, just with Living Out Loud, like I get it. It made sense. Like, okay, I get it. I love, each person needed to be in there.
And Catherine and I talk about this, how Staci's worlds connect.
Yes.
The books aren't interconnected whatsoever. These are complete standalones.
Yes.
But they connect. You find one little thing like, oh, that's a tattoo parlor from Toxic, or that's this, that's that, that's this person or this place, and
Bad Penny, it literally
there are strings everywhere.
You
can do like a CSI crime board with her books.
Yeah. What is it? 5 Degrees of Kevin Bacon or whatever. I can't remember what it is, but it's just like everybody is connected. We always talk about how where we live, our town is so small because everybody knows it, or you'll know somebody who knows somebody. But like, oh yeah, I live right over there. I knew that. That's how Staci's world is. Yeah. It's like, I know, because like they walk into a tattoo parlor, and she walks in going, oh my god, this world-renowned tattoo artist who's going to put this like little nothing on me and grace my body with their art. And he's like, yeah, of course I do. Like it's nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It popped up again. So sorry. I just want to give you a little example of, for me, how well Staci writes. So here's just a little quote that I found. Unlike the silent front seats, I was happy to fill the air with something. anything to separate us from the truth of our feelings, which followed us like a balloon nearly out of helium, hovering too close to the ground to be joyful. It tells you everything, you know, I can't even describe it. It's so well written. It gives you the feelings without being too bam in your face. I'm mad, I'm happy, I'm blah, blah. No, she does it with like...
Yeah, and
with imagery.
With imagery. I'm not... Teresa sometimes likes to be telling you all the stories and spill all the gory details of a book. I hate that. She drives me nuts.
I ask her, are you going to read this book? And she says no. I said, okay, I'm going to tell you all about it.
And it drives me nuts. And I
That's a book she's not going to read.
So I don't let her do this shit on the reviews. Like, she'll start to go, and I'm like, don't save it. Let them read that. With this book, I would definitely kill her if she starts to tell something. Because I'm going to tell you, what we take from the book might not be what you take from the book. If you don't take what we take from the book, though, you're stupid. Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's me. No, I think you can take whatever you want from the book. You can take your own version.
No, but
I think you're going to take that Staci's a really good writer.
Yeah.
That this is a really good book. That you're...
Well, and I just, there's so many parts that you would be like, this doesn't... Like, she takes a storyline and she takes characters and you would think that they shouldn't work, or there's the complexities of a relationship that shouldn't work, and she makes them work, or makes them fit, or makes their... And it's not that she shoves them in there. It's not like square peg, round hole. She finds the just right piece and puzzles it together. Exactly. It's like, you then you're looking at it and going, oh my gosh, like, why is she not seeing it? Like, you're going, what is she missing? Like, you're like then reading and you're going, what the hell? What are you not getting? Like, I mean, because and this is not to give anything, but you've got this 18-year-old girl who's been sheltered her whole entire life.
But that's what I loved about her. She was so pure.
Very pure, very naive, Texas small town, New York.
But happy. In her circumstances, happy.
Well,
she was joyful.
As happy as she could be.
Even all her circumstances and everything. You know?
Okay, so,
she brought a light into the room.
I got a lot of review quotes.
I'm going to let her do. You pick one.
I can't pick one.
You have a lot of review quotes.
I can't help it. Because let me just tell you.
Pick one.
I can't.
Can you help me here? 2? Can we do 2?
Maybe. I don't know, you guys.
I'm going to pick.
No, hold on. Okay,
I'm gonna.
This is just small, so I still get more. But when you lived your whole life in a place like that, one untouched by time, one that never changed, even when you did, even when you lost the things you held most dear, it sometimes didn't feel like enough. You could feel your insignificance in that sort of place.
You see?
Like, really?
You see?
You can't glance over that.
No, you can't. You can't power through that. You don't skim that.
No,
you read each and every word.
And
again, with a glass of wine and like your favorite snacky, outside, all alone, enjoying reading a great book.
Okay.
Or by a fireplace. I mean, you do this.
Okay, I'm giving you quotes. I don't give a crap. I have to. These are ones that I read it and I had to reread it and I went through and I was like, these are the ones that just grabbed me and it kind of screamed the book, but not too much of the book. He'd given us hope when hope was lost, and now everything had changed, and it was going to be everything we needed, everything I needed, everything my father would have wanted, and everything that would patch up those perilous holes in my heart, because even though they'd never mend on their own, I could endure them and honor him by living every second with every part of me. So I would live out loud. Duh. Okay, yeah, I had to read that quote because it's called Living Out Loud. Duh, people. Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay, last one.
No, I can't do last one.
She's like my kids. No.
I can't do last one. This one, that's a good one.
It's long.
Oh you're so mean.
Somebody has to be.
She's mean.
Somebody has to rein her in.
You guys don't understand. She's really mean. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one because that one's.
Yeah, it's a good one, but no, I'm sorry, we're like giving you nothing here.
Yeah, because she's being mean.
Well, because she has like 15 quotes.
Okay, all right, then I'll just do this one. She's being really evil. What I found when I looked upon him was a bottomless expression of ardent worship, the expression of a man who saw the sun breaking the horizon after a lifetime of blindness. His hand seemed to move of its own accord to capture the ends of my hair in his fingers, rolling the strands between his fingertips as if they were fine silk. Those same fingertips moved to the welted scar between my breasts, reverential and possessive, sparking memories and wishes and desires in the wake of his blazing touch.
Do you feel the tingles?
Dude.
You have to, if after somebody's read that, or you read that, you have to feel the tingles, like, whoa.
Dude, I just, like.
Okay, so Staci's awesome. This book is great.
I
love her worlds. I love each and every one of Staci's worlds.
Okay, so we go on kicks, and we've been friends for a really long time. So
we've gone through a lot of
genres, and we were heavy into sci-fi and paranormal, romance.
MCs, remember for a while, all about the motorcycle clubs.
But when she put out her Hearts and Arrows series, I had read that series the first time around. Now she's revamped it, and only 2 have been out. No, 3. 3 have come out. And the revamped version, don't read version 1. Don't, she'll kill me. Don't read version 1. Read the new version. And Teresa, Teri has only read version 2. And we literally both don't really read paranormal anymore.
I'll read the new J.R. Wards when they come out.
We have a certain few that we
authors
will still
that we
read.
Still follow because they're really great authors.
Yeah, they're just really great authors, and we're stuck in their series. We have to. It's just kind of like a fix.
We really don't jump into there's no new shapeshifters, no new
vampires.
Now,
don't get me wrong.
Like the genre.
Yeah.
Love the genre.
Don't get me wrong. This series, this Hearts and Arrows series is not like, well, no, I mean, I don't know if you would. We talked about it.
It's basically.
It's like every mythical.
Book,
but it's still.
But you get 2 books.
Yeah.
You get your paranormal, mythical, gods, Greek gods book running parallel with a contemporary romance.
Yeah.
And she weaves the 2 perfectly together.
Yes.
So again, this is Staci being Staci, being an awesome writer. Has nothing to do with Living Out Loud, which is a great book, but
I'm just showing
saying that
she can her do this. Versatility in being able to do something like that and weaving that world, and you feeling
a paranormal world,
you feeling a part of it, like to do the mythical god portion, and then bring in the human contemporary life, and weave those worlds, and then for her to do a contemporary romance where it touches on stuff that is very much real life, real. I mean, her contemporary romances are not. Oh my God, they met in a park.
They're not cookie cutter.
It's so beautiful, and he needed her, and she needed him. It's not like that. It's not. Oh, and it's a bow. And it is not that. It's literally, it's real life stuff. Like, there's real life issues. And I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like somebody that's real, it's got issues, just chunky, it's got tattoos.
Yeah.
Maybe some big tatas. That'd be nice too.
I don't mind flat-chested girls.
Yeah.
That's okay with me.
Big boobs, flat-chested.
We cover the gambit
here.
Yeah,
we do cover the gambit here. So she just kind of she gets us on every level, so that's why I enjoy it. But I have to say, with Living Out Loud, it left me, I don't want to say it's not a bad taste in my mouth. It left me with a taste in my mouth. It was hard to read after that. I had to give myself a moment to.
Well, what I had to do afterward is I had to eat some cotton candy book.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. It was a great book. I loved the book.
Oh, she just one that was like so upbeat and easy to devour.
Yes.
Me, I had to and I told her, I said, I can't read for a little bit.
But I had to take a break while I was reading it. I had to read it in very small portions because for one, I had to read each and every word. And I had to be very focused. And it was one of those books you read and like, okay, I got to sit and think about that for a second.
Yeah.
So it took me a lot longer to read Staci's books than a book I normally read. I can normally read a book in a day, day and a half, 2 days tops. Yeah. I think it took me like almost 5 days to read it.
Yeah, and this is a book because I had read it first, and I told her I'm not going to tell you anything. Like, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not telling you. You just need to go into it blind and just go and read it. Yeah. The only other book that we both did that too was on the Way to You.
Is that Candy's?
By Candy's book having to deal with suicide and depression. We both went into it blind. I was like, you don't talk about it. We don't talk about it together because I wanted both of our reactions to it, even though we both didn't know how we were going to react. But okay, I knew this was going to be long.
Yeah, but we got to go because we're here at 11:50. We need to get ready and get downstairs and get to the signing. We have giveaways. You're not going to see this live, so don't care.
Yes. But yeah, you guys, please read this book. I'm going to tell you, it is so freaking good. Yeah. It is really, really good. I don't.
If you love any of Staci's worlds,
but yeah, you're going to like this one. This is the place to be. If you read
Bad Penny,
this is the place to be. Is in the living out loud world. I mean, it's really, really good. Yeah. So, thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed as much as we did. If not, complain to Staci, not to us.
Yeah.
I mean, really, she's the one that wrote it, not me. Thanks, you guys. Bye.